Beat demons in your ear. John Sanders here. One more time.
one more time before our little break. But how are you guys doing? This is Friday, and we do have workouts. We don't have workouts going on in the Aurora area for this Friday, but we do have workouts going on in the Broomfield area. So all you Aurora people, my apologies, my most sincere apologies. But head on down to Broomfield if you're in town, or if you want to just head on out. You don't have school anymore, right? Is school out yet? I'm not sure if school is out, but I don't know. Let me know in the comment section if school is out. All right, but let me see. What do I have here? I got a few things to show you guys. All right. The first of which I have actually a lot of things to show you guys. All right, but there's a whole bunch of things on my plate because this is our last show. Our last show. No, our last show ever. No, our last show for like 10 days. All right, taking a week off, so heads up for that. But a lot of things to just talk about just to get you guys into recap. So hopefully you guys watch this so you guys know some things that are coming up. All right, first of all, tonight we are at Westlake Middle School. We are not at like Silver Hills or STEM or anything like that. It's at Westlake, so it's a weird location, but hopefully you guys are good at switching locations. You can just look before you go. All right, but the rest of the stuff is as follows. All right, first thing we got is Taz. I got a video of Taz up on our website, and the video is called They Said I'm Too Small, and then the subtitle goes, My current highlights will soon be my lowlights. His dad sent me a whole bunch of like clips of him, and I was like, oh, you kidding me? This is for high school. And I don't like exalting any level because you get stuck at that level. But I wouldn't mind celebrating because he refuses to not celebrate himself. So we're gonna celebrate Taz for just his accomplishment making the JV as a freshman. But seriously, that's not the goal. If that's good, that's not what we want. You should be insulted that you only made JV. So I'm going to use this for the future kids. I want when you guys get into high school, I want you guys to overcome this level of happiness for like just being given like a bone. No, that's not good enough. Even if you are like, 3 feet tall, I don't care. You're the worst player ever, and you make your team, you're super happy. Try not to be. Just try not to be. Because imagine if you made like the 4th grade team, and they were like, you made the 4th grade team, and you're like, thank God, let's party, yeah. I mean, that would mean you're not making any kind of junior high team, right? You're not that good, right? So try to see the levels. And if you ever get to the point where you make the NBA draft, and you're like, not good enough. And they're like, but you're first pick. And it's like, nope. I got to make the Hall of Fame. That's how you want to be thinking, okay? So hopefully it's like that. But with that said, let's watch this video real quick because I made it. I mean, dude, I think I put in a lot of work for this video. Way more work than he put in. No, I'm joking. Obviously, he put in the most work in this. So it's called They Said I'm Too Small. Let's watch the video real quick. I need some volume for this thing. So to be honest, Taz has really come so far. All right, and I'm super proud of him, but I want him to keep going. I don't want this thing to stop. I don't need it to stop. I don't wish it to stop. I don't think it should stop. I think his dreams should be a lot higher. So you don't want to rest on your laurels. You want to keep going. All right. So great job so far. You have proved a lot of people wrong. I remember asking people just 2 years ago, where do you think he'll end up? Do you think he'll play in high school? They're like, oh, he might play JV by his junior year. That's what they say. All right. And no. He's beating those people. Those smart people who knew what they were talking about. He's beating them. That's all that you can do in this world. So great job to them, but the job's not done yet at all. Make sure that you keep going, and make sure that you do the 5-week challenge that's coming up here soon. Please do that thing. All right. Next up, we got what else is on our little slate, whatever. We got our basketball games coming up here soon. I will let you guys know when the basketball dates are. Probably after the first. The first is our deadline. After that day, we'll have whoever's going to be in our tournaments, in our leagues. We'll let you guys know when our dates will be around that. All right, so heads up. Then, an empty gym, the most beautiful sight in the entire world. I know you guys want people to help you out, and you guys are like, oh man, I wish that there were more people to like push me and to motivate me, and that always does help. But what if the gym's too packed? Well, if we ever get our gym, all right, that'd be nice. I'm gonna have a free hour for everyone, but if I make the free hour at like 4 o'clock on weekdays, it's gonna be too packed. It's gonna be open for everyone. Just open. You don't gotta sign up. Just show up. I'm gonna make it open 6 to 8 in the morning on the weekends, because no one wants to play games at those times. So 6, and no one's gonna work out at those times. 6 to 8 in the morning on the weekends. I bet you it looks just like this. I bet you it'll look like the most beautiful sight in the entire world, because you'll be there, and then if you don't have a gym, you don't have outside, if it's snowing, stuff like that, you don't have to pay to get into a gym. You get to pay to get in our gym. Or sorry, you don't have to pay anything to get into our gym. If you're a member, you just have the gym. You don't have to. You can use it to play games. You can use it to work out, do whatever you want. And I'm not worried about everyone like going, oh, let's just do an open gym. All of a sudden you come there to shoot, and then it's not open for you, right? It won't get started. Not at no 6 o'clock in the morning. And if it does, that's a good problem. Then we'll, I guess, start some rules. But nah, man, I just show up. I bet you that thing's empty. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to anyone out there. Huge apologies. I do try to trick you. It is a big, huge trick. This entire program is a big, huge trick. I'm trying to trick you into working out a lot. And I'm trying to trick you into posting the homework. I'm trying to trick you into all these things. And if I haven't been able to do that, sorry. That's all I got to say. But if I have been able to trick you into doing that, you're welcome. That's it. I mean, like, there you go. I'm the greatest coach in the world and then the worst coach in the world by doing the same thing. All I'm doing is offering up a chance for you to get better. All right? That's it. So if I haven't done that, if my words haven't conveyed for you to do exactly what this book says, my bad. I'm sorry. But if you've been doing it, and if you can do it, and you can step it up, you're welcome. All right. The next one, we got a week off again next week. We got a week off, not doing anything. So make sure you guys still do the workouts. I think that the 5 perfect weeks is a great way to start the summer. All right, but do whatever the book says. We're gonna go over our challenges in a second, but we have a week off for this show as well. I'll only do the show on days when we actually have workouts from now on, to keep things as simple as possible, because no one watches the off days. So we have a week off coming up here soon. Heads up. This is our last day for about 10 days. All right. Next thing, all talk. Anyone who's been all talk, what's up, Lincoln? Everyone, so many people are all talk. Like when they're like, yeah, I want to be the hardest worker ever. I want to do this, I want to do that. Well, I shut people up. And out of all the people that have been all talk, especially the parents who are like, oh no, my kid is hard working. My kid is hard working. The only one out of all those people who have said that has actually been not all talk was Connor's mom, Gabby. So good job to Gabriella, what's her last name? Rush. I went to high school with her, but when she told me that her son worked out for 3 hours a day, I was like, no, he doesn't. Everyone says that crap, and then they don't do anything. That kid legit, for about 1.5 years, maybe 2 years, maybe a year, I'm not sure how long he worked for, but he did like hours upon hours a day. And he got himself so good that he got to a point where he kind of stopped doing all that work. But it was not all talk, and I want to commend them for that. So hopefully you're out there not being all talk as well. All right, what's up, Weston and Trenton? All right, the NBA, that is our league. All right, and let me see, for our league, the really funny part about our league is there are so mmany different leagues. We don't just have the NBA, but we're going to try to create what is the NBA, because when people sign up, they want a diverse teams. They want to see many teams. Well, the only way that you can do this is to bounce around from league to league, and then that's not good for us, because people leave us and people come back. It's like, dude, we want everyone to be here so that we can do the things the right way. So we need our own teams. That's the only way to make this thing happen, which I don't really care about growing our league with outside teams. It'll be cool if they come, but we need our own team, and that's what we're going to aim for in August, so that we can control the entire environment, so that we can create our own NBA. That's what we're doing in August. So heads up. I also have an offer I'm going to send out to anyone who might want to be a member, so you guys get guaranteed tryout spots. I'm going to figure out a way to make guaranteed tryout spots. So you guys, but I still want you guys to come to the tryouts. That's why I haven't really pulled the trigger on that. So make sure you guys, if I do give out the guaranteed tryout spots, show up anyways. Or else I don't know how to balance it, but I'll figure that out. All right. Next thing we got is summertime. Their summertime schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. All right. On Mondays we will be in Aurora. On Wednesdays we're gonna be in Northglenn at the courts. On Fridays we'll be in Denver. We haven't figured out the courts for Denver yet, but on Mondays we're going to be at MOK for at least half the days. It's about 7 days for the summer, so for each week. So heads up for that schedule. I'll put it out there in total soon. Okay, soon. As soon as Denver gets back to me, as soon as we find a gym for the off days when the MOK that doesn't offer it. All right, that's summertime, and that's about it. So make sure you guys watch Taz's video. Make sure you guys understand that I'm going to put out the game schedule soon. Make sure you guys love empty gyms. Love them, because packed gyms suck. All right, and then I'm sorry to anyone who's not listening to me. And then we have a week off next week. Don't be all talk. We're gonna form our NBA, and then we have our summer schedule up, and that's about it for right now. Soon, we can talk about other things like the quote of the day. Quote of the day is. Again, tonight's workout is at Westlake. Do not go to the wrong gym. All right, but play the game with a smile. All right, that's like our Magic Johnson quote. Always smiling out there. Have some fun with this thing, okay? No matter, but you have to play the game with a smile and try your hardest. That's a very, very hard thing to do. You have to go through the emotions and stuff and then still smile. All right, it takes a sane human being to do that. And most kids are insane. Most people are actually insane because they have weak minds. So whenever like you push them, they can't bring themselves to smile. But if you watch like those UFC fighters who are crazy in their own right, they'll be like boom, and they'll be like, yeah, hit me again. Those people are tough. Those are the people that we admire though on TV, like the Steph Currys, like the Michael Jordans. Even through their biggest adversity, they're just smiling and having fun. So get yourself to the point like that, and I think that the best way to get that way is to get better at basketball. If you're killing, you're gonna smile no matter what people do to you, right? Because if someone slaps you, you're gonna be like, uh-oh, I'm about to score 50 on you. But if you can't do as much, you're not going to be as happy. So get better so that you can do this. But that's today's quote of the day. Play the game with a smile. All right. Let's go with our... I want to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. Man, there's so much stuff to talk about. So much stuff. What should I go with next? Let's check the homework. The homework that people are doing. Diagonal Pro App, good job, Lincoln, with the jumps. The jumps are almost done for the month. Who's been doing them every single day? Who's been doing the jumps every single day? Professor, ball handles with Taz. Okay, Diagonal Pro App, I see it. Rim touches with Weston and Trenton, nice job. Mike's in reverse. Mike's good job. Combo moves, what is that? Now Taz posting a whole bunch. Maybe it has something to do with the video that I did. I don't know, but he seems hyped. All right. Always be hyped, please. Okay. Great job with the homework, though. Let's check out our. So many things to talk about. How about our challenges? All right. So the challenges that you're supposed to be doing, okay, guys. This is from the book. All right. Make sure that you guys are trying to do these challenges. That's the overall goal, is to somehow get you guys to do the challenges, but no one wants to because it's too hard. Again, all talk. But if you are a first and second grader out there, you should be doing the following. Finishing day 28 of the homework assignment. Try to touch the rim 21 times off each foot. Second grade, you're on day 28 of shot, which is drills to designed to sharpen your shot. 28. The third grade, you're on day 28 of the 2-minute 2-ball dribbling challenge. If I could trick you guys into doing this, man, you're welcome. If I can't, I'm sorry. But yeah, this is the stuff that you guys should be doing. If you can't, you're not gonna make it. Fourth graders, day 28 of the homework assignment as well. As for fifth and sixth graders, you're doing the Chastain challenge. Fifth graders, sixth graders, you're doing day 27 of our 4-week Euro step challenge. Imagine being perfect at the Euro steps. Sixth graders out there, if you're not doing this stuff, what are you missing? Why aren't you doing this? Come on, guys, seriously. All right, seventh graders, 10. You're on 10. The 10 weight. Keep up with your 10-month Chastain challenge. Yeah, there you go. All right, after completing a month, choose a different 5 items. All right, eighth graders, you're on day 6, week 4 of the 5 perfect weeks. If you're an 8th grader out there, you should already be like almost done with this 5 perfect weeks. All right. 9th and 10th graders, day 28 of the homework assignment. 10th graders, you're on day 27 of the workout card, which is doubled up because you're a high schooler. All right. If you can keep up with all this stuff, yeah, you're making the freaking pros or D1. It's impossible to keep you away from there. All right. 11th grade, day 89 of 100 of the Preobrazovanie challenge. All right, 12th graders, you're doing the 10-minute drill. See our site for details. All right, that's everything that you guys are doing. So make sure you guys are doing it, please. All right, that's the stuff that as for what we're doing. You know what? Screw that. Checking out some movies. All right, the movies of the month. All right, 10th graders, you should be watching I, Tonya. All right, this movie is serious, but it's good. All right, this girl's a figure skater, but her deal was that she was like from the trailer park. All right, she didn't have very much money, and figure skating is like a high class sport where like rich girls do it and stuff like that. She was like a down home country girl or whatever, and she was going up against Nancy Kerrigan, who's like the pretty girl, okay, and Tanya right here, played by Margot Robbie, who never looks not hot, but yes, she is up to a diabolical scheme. And this is a real story, and her henchmen somehow bust up the kneecap of Nancy Kerrigan, the best skater in the world. And it was caught on, now the hit wasn't caught on film, but her screaming in the hallway, she's just like, why? It was caught on film, like, well, the whole world saw it. And like no one knew at first that Tanya Harding was a part of it, but sooner or later they figured it out. It's crazy, right? Imagine being that competitive, I guess. But this is a weird story. It's a cool story, but it follows the villain actually for the entire movie. I thought it was a pretty decent movie. I'll get about 42 stars. Watch this movie, you 9th graders out there. As for the 10th grade movie, no, 11th, sorry, that was 10th grade. This is 11th grade, The Hurricane. This movie is with Denzel Washington about a boxer and I want to say the 60s. And he was the world champion, and he gets like he's a black man though, so they don't treat him too well. And there's a murder that happens, and he gets pinned for it. And he didn't do the murder though, but he still does the time. All right, and there's a black kid who's adopted by a white family who finds his book. And works his hardest to try to get him out of prison. Some teenage boy tries to get this world champ out of prison. And it's like the long, huge story of the, Reuben Hurricane Carter. They made songs about this guy back in the day, like a Bob Dylan song was about him. This was very, very popular for its time, but the movie was made in the 90s. It's a great movie. It's not in black and white, but parts of it are. It's a really, really, really great movie. I'm going to give it 47 stars. Watch this story and like, oh man, the hurricane, it's just an awesome story. You're going to be like renewed in your own will to want to get better in your life as well if you watch this. And then the last movie is the 12th grade movie. It's called The Great White Hype. It's about some boxer resting on his laurels. He's beating everyone, so he just decides to just get fat. He doesn't even work out anymore. It's a really, really funny movie. And then this white guy challenges him. And this dude right here, the black guy, he's smoking and stuff like that. He's getting fat. He doesn't care about anything, and he has to fight this dude who's the Great White Hype. The whole thing is about the boxing world, and it's a funny take on it. I'm gonna give it about 40 out of 50 stars. It's a decent movie, but it's pretty funny though. If you want to watch that movie, you 12th graders out there. That's it for our movies. Now let's check out our workouts for the day. All right, the homework that you guys should be doing, and again, guys should be doing more than just this homework because we have stuff coming up here when we have a week off. All right, but twist pass coming up here, no look passes, one-on-one defense only, closeouts to slides, mid-post series, and post progression. The stuff that we're doing today is hold your follow through our push-ups, 1-minute shots, diagonal pro hops, direct Euro steps, pick and roll, drive the shot, and then hurdle, reverse layups. The only one that I don't have the video for is direct Euro steps, but that's just dribbling in with the opposite foot hitting, and then faking one side, going to the other side, and then finishing with the opposite end, going around the defender. As for the rest of them, watch this stuff. Hold your follow through our push-ups. Shoot, hold your follow through, don't drop your follow through, which means both arms and both tippy toes. Once the rim, the neck, and the back are the ground. If I catch you, not doing one of those things, I make you run. As for the the shots, 8 or 14 on a run. If you make 8 or 14, you don't have to run. If you make more than 8, you don't have to run. More than 14, you don't have to run. But if you make if you shoot for fewer than 14, you run 1 sprint. No, 2 sprints. If you make fewer than 8, you got to run 1 sprint. Add those 2 numbers together. As for the next drill, diagonal pull-ups, hit, full land, and then score. That's a bad one. There, you be further from the basket. Way further from the basket. Again, further from the basket when you land. You want to be going forward so that the ball's not above your head. You're not trying to get blocked on these guys. All right. Pick your ball, drive the shot, switch your legs, come back, shoot off, pull up that jump shot. Easy enough. Alright, then hurdle reverse layups, hit with the same side foot, go over both hurdles, underneath the block, and then score a reverse layup. Try to get faster and faster as we do these things, okay? The trivia question today, again, our last day for trivia. Who's the only non-active member of the 50-40-90 club that's not, I repeat, not in the Hall of Fame? All right, the 50-40-90 club is 50% from 2-point range, 40% from 3-point range, 90% from the free throw line. And out of everybody, there are some active players on that list, like Kevin Durant. He's not in the Hall of Fame, but he's active. All right, but out of the non-active ones, like the ones who have already retired, there's only one who's not in the Hall of Fame. And maybe this is his bid to become in the Hall of Fame. Jeez, that's crazy. But who is this guy? You have until the end of the show to answer it. Who's the only non-active member of the 50-40-90 club that's not in the Hall of Fame? I know if I was part of that club and I didn't make the Hall of Fame, I'd be pretty mad. All right, but yes, Taylor Trio's going to win for the month. Kieran with 2, Romelo with 2, Yusuf with 1, and Charles with 0. All right. Anyway, you have until the end of the show to answer that question. Good luck to everybody out there. Let's move on to our. I got a breakdown for you. And the breakdown is going to be the game that just happened. All right, the game that just happened against the Pacers and the Pacers and the Celtics. Okay, this is actually just game 1. All right, this is game 1. At the end of game 1, look what happens here. All right, so it's they're down by 3 with just a few seconds left, and they have to hit a 3. All right, but look what happens here, and a lot of people say you should just foul. But here's what they do. So someone broke this down. They're like, look how he backed off the line, so he could throw that pass. If he's up on the line, this guy's hands are in his way. I don't know if that's Obi Toppin or whoever it is, but he has long arms.
Tatum trying to get free. Throwing in the...
Boom. Now he has him. He's in the corner. He needs a 3, but he doesn't want to foul him, right? He just wants to show. And they say if you did foul him, maybe he shoots up a shot immediately, and then you are now putting him on the line for 3 shots. So you don't want to foul him, maybe. You got to, in this case, if the guy's square up toward the basket, I say that they did the right thing. If you know for a fact that he's able to just pull up a shot as you're fouling him, I say you just let him hit the shot. You make him hit a tough shot. Maybe put your hands up. He put his hands behind his back.
Corner, Brown fakes, fires up the 3. Bang! Bang! Jaylen Brown knocks down
So, I mean, that is a
Tatum
tough shot.
Throwing in the corner, Brown fakes, fires up the 3. Bang!
He even pretended to fall down, so the other guy was so afraid of fouling him. I think you can put your hands up. But I would say if right when he catches it, you grab his arms to foul him, then you can prevent that from happening, possibly. And then you can put him to the line with 2 free throws, and then that's a better chance to win. If you have a smart team, I say definitely do that. If you don't have a smart team, then you shouldn't be doing that. But all NBA teams should be smart enough to do that. So yeah, I say foul it if you have the people, but it needs to be immediately. If you don't get it immediately, just put your hands up and let him send it to overtime. Seriously.
Bang! Jaylen!
So anything that you guys would do
Tatum trying to
differently?
get free. Throw it in the corner. Brown fakes, fires up the three.
If they end up losing, they're probably going to lose the whole series now because of that one play. They had it made. They had it made in the shade, but no longer. No longer at all. Let's watch the story of the day. Some people like easy puzzles, while many others prefer difficult puzzles. Some people have the necessity to learn through adversity, and this brings joy to their lives. Hopefully, life has blessed you with that inclination, but you should at least pretend it has if it has not. If struggling truly brings you joy, you always have the advantage. Oh, that is so true. If struggling brings you joy, you always have. I love this hard work. I love this. Oh, he's hitting me. I'll hit him back. Yeah. Oh, the coach is talking trash to me. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love this. Oh, someone wants to play me one-on-one. They just beat me 10-1. I love this. If you're like that. Oh, I got no playing time that game. No playing time for me. What? Oh, I'm going to be working so hard. I love when people think poorly of me. If you're like that, you win. You just win. I had my ex stepkid, this boy. He didn't like doing homework. All right, he hated school. But then one weekend he goes out there and helps on the ranch, and he puts up helps put up a mile of fence, like hammering it in and stuff. And then afterwards, he's just gonna leave. But then they paid him for it, like $100, and he's like, oh, I get paid for this. He goes, I love doing that. And I was like, if you love hard work, you never have to work a day in your life. You're gonna win at everything. That's amazing, right? If you are out there and you love going through crap, you win. But if you don't, you better pretend that you do, because life is full of crap. Life, basketball is full of ups and downs, but a whole bunch of downs. All right, and it's the downs. When you go through the downs, and if you go through the downs hard enough, that's what makes you great. Period. All right, so get better at that if you're not good at it, or at the very least, pretend. All right. Just pretend. We got a funny thing to show you with Kenny Smith shooting a jump shot, and then Shaquille O'Neal follows it up by backing down Charles Barkley, and then watch what happens.
Oh, you might get one of those in you. You might get one of those in you. You might get one of those in you. That's a long layup. You might get one of those in you, baby. You know what I'm saying? Do it again. Man, this is for camera. We ain't got time for me to keep shooting all day. You know what I'm saying, Chuck? You might get one of those in you if you let Luka do that. You like that, Chuck?
That was nice.
Here comes Shaq.
Enough, though. If I'm guarding Kyrie as the big, that's exactly
Smoked a layup on TV. Come on, Shaq. You might as well just dunk it if you're not going to make the layup, dude. Seriously, Shaq? Seriously? That's why, hey, if you're going to shoot on TV, you got to make that shot. If you're capable of making that shot, you make that shot every single time, or else people will be putting up the videos of you. So please, guys, make your layups out there so you don't get embarrassed. Please. Pretty please. All right. Anyways, hey, don't forget all the stuff that we talked about. All right, where we are off for the next few weeks, the next week. All right, and we also have the quote of the day. Don't forget that tonight for our workout. The quote of the day is play the game with a smile. So make sure you guys show up, show out, and let's just improve. All right, let's just keep improving because we have high goals. Let's not forget that. All right, that's the trick. And everything that I talked about today, the biggest one is I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry if I'm not saying the words to get you to do the 5 perfect weeks. If you're let's say a 5th grader, and you find and you look at this sheet and you know that the monthly homework is to do the jumps and you're not doing them, I'm sorry. I put it in here and you're not doing it. All right, then you go to today. You go all the way to today. Today is what? It's like May 24th. All right. So I'm going to go to May 24th of 2024. And I'm right here on a Friday. And these are the 6 workouts to do. You should do this for 5 minutes. If you don't, I'm sorry. I put it in here and you didn't do it. So I'm sorry. Then I gave you a daily challenge. It says finish your customized Chastain challenge. Complete your 5 chosen items. Do it. It says it in here. Okay? All right? That's it. So just do the stuff in this book and you're welcome. If you are doing it, you're welcome. But if you're not, I guess I'm sorry. I've asked. I've told you. I've tried to coerce you to do it, but it isn't working. It is what it is. But yes, so either I'm sorry or you're welcome, depending on who you are. Which one do I owe you guys? Do I owe you and I'm sorry, or do I owe you and you're welcome? Well, I'm saying those things wrong. You know what I'm saying. All right, anyway, I'll see you guys tonight. I'll see anyone who's on the online show. I'll see you guys in about 10 days. We're taking the next week off. Don't forget that. All right, talk to y'all not so soon, but kind of soon. Anyways, Reese's Pieces, everybody. See you tonight.